And hello again, Internet. Now we're back with what I'm hoping is going to be the last day of this. We got 4 more teams to go through. And 4 is kind of stretching it. The only reason I did 4 last time was because they were the boss teams. So they were generally pretty easy. But since this time I'm not really looking for the special moves and all that, hopefully it'll be alright. Let's get this kicked off here. We're going to start with the SNK Heroes team. That's Kyo. Oh, that's nice and easy to have listed. It's the first one in each of these. Yeah. Bomba. Hey, look, it's me versus me. Don't worry, I've forgotten everything about this game. Not entirely everything, but I guess it will be a little bit faster when I'm not trying to learn all the moves again. Not that I know everyone's move, but I know enough of them that and I'll just rush them down at this point. And again, the music disappears here. Oh, that's weird.
Round 2. Ready, go.
What do we got? Dang it, he missed. I missed! Oh god, one of the teams has Athena on her. Oh well, she's at least actually not bad to play. Hey, Dua! They really want you to play Kyo, though. I mean, this is what, the 3rd team with him on it? I think it's the last team with him on it, at least, but still. That was the 4th team with him. Learn this character. That's what the game's saying. Yeah, let's try one of these new energy drinks I got. Rip It Energy. And no, it's not the base flavor. Sting CR Mo. How kind of flavor is that supposed to be? Oh man, you can taste the energy drink in it. It's not bad though. Pretty damn strong in flavor. Oh, that's actually really strong in flavor. Not quite the G Fuel strong, but I think I'm gonna feel that in my teeth. Yay. Yeah, good. Get rid of the little guy. He's annoying. I think it's supposed to be an apple-ish flavor of some sort. Maybe. I do like apple. I can rush you down too, bitch. Take it. Take it.
Winner is
Kyo. Well, he's the best one on this team. And he's going to be one on the next team I do, unfortunately. So, yeah, take that, big man. What, you think it's too big to get tossed around? I'm trying to do the super the whole time, and it ain't working. Ah, well, whatever. He down.
Winner.
Yeah, it's a very strong flavor. Again, it feels like they use too much flavoring in it. You can go a little bit lighter and it'd still be good. That's why I like the concentrate. Because I get like the SodaStream energy drink concentrate usually, and I put less in than they want me to. Still works, still tastes fine. But it's like all these concentrates I get, it's like they want me to put extra in. And I don't know, man. It doesn't need that much flavor. These things don't need to be so saturated. That's not just energy drinks, though, man. Mind you, well, listen, the concentrate, like even tea, the amount they want you to put in is way too strong.
Round 2. Ready, go.
Fall down, big guy. It is, but I like to be able to just pour the stuff and go. So just even with the tea, I mix it up, put a little bit of lemonade in it, or something else. That's one of the other advantages to having the flavor stuff like that. You can mix it up. Oh, you bastard. Ah, he got me. Nuts. That's okay. Terry's going to kick his ass. Like, oh no, I only have 2 more characters to beat him with.
Round 4. Ready, go.
Boom. That's not the worst idea, but it's easier just to buy the stuff. That's a nice no-calorie drink that way, too. All right. We got Team Orochi. Just gonna burn through these guys as quickly as I can. Because I do want this day to be the last day, so I gotta go through 4 more teams.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Alright, fine, be that way. You are starting to annoy me. Ay, this guy's really annoying. Damn you for blocking! Stop it! You make me lose my character because he blocked the whole time.
Winner is Chris.
And apparently I was too far away to throw properly.
Hey, come on, come on.
There we go. Now it's even. I do like that idea with the T, though. Certainly heard worse. Dang it, quit blocking! If you had hit with that first one, those would have been a lot of damage. Alright, come on, Terry. Do your thing. I actually do enjoy this game. It plays quite nice. It's very smooth. Moves usually work. Usually. Not a fan of a lot of them. Not the biggest fan of some of the characters in it either. Story is interesting for it, and yes, story does matter to me in fighting games. I like seeing the individual character endings, although this has team endings instead. That's another thing, too. I don't know if the team stuff was done before King of Fighters or not, but I actually really do like this. Yeah, I can't either. I mean, there's been plenty since then, but I think King of Fighters series is the one that really solidified that. If it wasn't the first to do it, the ones that did were real obscure, and I can't remember them. But I do like having the team of three. I prefer the way SNK or Capcom vs. SNK 2 does it, where you have the 4 points that you can put into up to 3 characters, because the up to 3 is more fun for me, but I also think this is just fine, having it just a 3v3. And that's actually almost better than having, beating the crap out of somebody, and then they have to get up and fight like they're brand new fresh still. Whereas this kind of makes more sense. Like, thematically, it's really cool, and it gives them an excuse to pack so many characters in this game. Holy crap. For this time, this is a huge roster. I mean, remember, the first Street Fighter had, what, 8? Or Street Fighter 2, I should say. Oh, I'm not surprised there. I mean, we'll find out when I get to the actual early ones, because I am going to pick some of those up. I'm hoping that I can get something on sale, but I'm going to have to pick one up this month just to see what the ACAs are like. There we go! I do know that the real early ones aren't this smooth either. The game's got better. And this one is solid. However, thanks to the fact that my version of it here breaks whenever you beat it, whenever you get an achievement for the game, it fucking breaks. So it's not like I'm going to play this one very much. Like, this is pretty much going to be uninstalled and forgotten after I'm done. This is a shame. All three of those were supposed to be the super, but I'll take them, doing the regular move there and beating the crap out of them.
Winner.
I mean, I've played a lot worse fighting games than this. Ironically, a lot of them SNK. Nah, but thanks to this, I learned more about SNK, and there is one game that's actually on Neo Geo hardware from Playdom, from SNK, that is not available, and it makes me very sad. And that is SNK versus Capcom Chaos. Oh, God, I want that one. I really want the Neo Geo version of that one.
Round 2. Ready, go.
I mean, it was released after the Dreamcast. I don't care if it's a bad game. I still want it. I want to see SNK's version of it. Just like I still want Tekken versus Street Fighter. Even if Capcom was kind of stupid on that one. I mean, I don't know if they really thought that they were going to get the sales of Street Fighter 4 plus Tekken, I think it was 6 at the time. You know, if they really didn't think that there was a bunch of overlap. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Then, you know, us casual players, like me, I'm definitely a casual player, are really a big part of the market for fighting games. Yeah, I still want to check it out, though. I still want to check it out because I want to see SNK's take on the mix-up like that. I want to see SNK, well, I am going to get the Neo Geo Pocket one because why not? It's still going to be a while before I get a chance to play any of them like that. Alright, here comes the generic plot.
My blood boils. Don't mess with me, Orochi. You can't conquer me. Yeah.
Player? This is one of the special teams! I've heard good things about it, and it's on Steam, so I'll check that one out. I mean, the fact that it's a handheld kind of makes me not want to check it, but on the other hand, like I said, I've legit heard good things of it, so it's like, oh. I mean, it was a bad business decision. Both SNK and Capcom got all the profits from their individual games. Capcom goes and releases these, you know, big arcade games that they put on various consoles, and SNK releases a game to try to push, and I mean, I understand doing it, but to try to push their failing handheld. Which is why the SNK versus Capcom isn't part of that original deal. It's not even part of SNK. Because, you know, the first SNK fell apart at that time. That's when Playdom picked it up. Which, I still love that story. That Playdom was basically... It's the company that the original SNK founder was in charge of. They hired up... When SNK itself got bought by the company that just wanted to turn it into pachinko machines. Sound familiar, Konami? And it went under, and they sold off the SNK stuff. Playdom went, yeah, we'll buy it! And then they hired their old employees back and basically restarted SNK. the right way, and then sued the company that did the pachinko machines because they were still using the IP from SNK that they sold. It's just perfect turnaround. Come on. There we go. Oh, that is such a great story. Not many companies get a second chance at life like that. And then there are the companies where people try to keep reviving them, like Atari, which is... oh, that one's a mess. The name just gets sold back and forth and back and forth. It's been all over the industry.
Round 3. Ready, go.
But at least every now and then it gets in the hands of people who try to do something with it, like it is right now. Ow. Oh, wow, he knocked me into it. Yeah, I'm still worried because Atari bought Night Dive. And I love Night Dive. I mean, the people there love old games, especially obscure ones. And they had really good taste. Like some of the old Night Dive games and some of the original ones that they released are like wow, you guys remember this game? Are you kidding? Nobody remembers this game. Who remembers Bad Mojo? Which is why I bought it and streamed it. Because it's like, fuck yeah, Bad Mojo? I'm amazed that was back. But even buying Night Dive doesn't look like they're going to fix Blood. I'm really worried that it keeps giving me the generic stuff here. This is supposed to be one of the teams. So I'm hoping I get an actual ending here, or I will be very disappointed. Oh, maybe that's the game I can run coming up. Actually, that'd be a good idea to run that one. Yeah. I think I know what I'm going to play after this. Actually, there's a lot of other options. Alright, here we go. Versus El Vegan. I'm gonna keep making that joke because he fucking looks like the guy from Scott Pilgrim.
Ready, go.
Yeah, you have to actually attack. Ow. Ow. Oh! Well, I did lose, but look at the damage I did. Boom. Perfect. Technically. Go Terry. Go Terry. Player again. Did I fuck up? Hyo, Terry, and Ryo. What's this team SNK Heroes? What the fuck? I better be. Because I do 2 today and they give me both generic endings, so that's going to be it. Come on, give me my ending. I got a generic. What the fuck? Are these not actually teams for endings? No. Apparently these aren't. There is one special scene, a special team that I see here. But only one. Oh, come on. Let's see. That's got to be the wrong version. Supposedly, but I mean, this team didn't, and it was supposed to. We got 2 different ending FAQs here on GameFAQs. Let's read them real quick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, one of them is the one I already read, and it only lists one special team. The other one doesn't have a fucking list at the beginning.
Congratulations!
No! Superstar team, yeah. Hyo, Terry, Ryo. But it didn't do one for me. That was supposed to be one of the teams. I mean, I'll try one more, but if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to call it. That might be something that this game that this version is messed up with. Alright, I'm going to do the sidekick team. We which is Kim. Where are you, Kim? Benimaru and Joe. If this generic's on me, I'm done. Because that other one wasn't supposed to be a generic. But that was Team Superstar. That was the SNK Hero team.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Aye.
KO. Winner is Kim.
I hope this works.
やだな強そう
Round 2. Ready, go.
Yeah, because that one, the Athena, Ralph, and Clark is the classic Heroes team. Which makes sense. They're the ones from the classic SNK games. The pre-Neo Geo ones. The other is the 94-95 women's team. King, Mai, and Yuri.
Round 3. Ready, go.
Maybe I shouldn't run it then.
Winner.
Not that it's the worst game on that list that I have. I have one game that's practically Child Abuse Simulator. And it comes with an art book showing just how young the characters are. And there's 2 versions of it on Steam.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Are you charge moves? You are charge moves. I don't like charge moves. I'm rushing you down. There we go.
KO.
Problem is, I'm not going to know if I'm in generic or not until I get to, what, Fight 7?
Round 2. Ready, go.
Alright, that one's down.
KO.
I mean, that's just this game still breaking itself. I cannot recommend this version of this game at all. Hopefully the ACA release, the one that you can actually buy anymore, is better, because this is not the ACA release. It's also weird that the ACA release, like, there's a whole bunch of them for Switch and PlayStation, but the only Arcade Classics releases like that on Xbox and Windows are the Neo Geo ones. Which is a shame, because I would love to get my hands on as many arcade games as possible.
Winner.
Have my own digital virtual arcade. Saves a lot on actual machines. You can also less space to take up.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Come on. Get him in the corner and just wreck him.
KO. Winner is Kim.
Kim is not my favorite character in this, but he works.
Round 2. Ready, go!
All right, boot to the head. In the
KO.
dumbest kick in this game.
Winner is Kim.
Oh, man. I hope this works.
バリってやっつけちゃうぞ
Round 3. Ready, go!
I love how the computer just keeps falling for that kick. And of course, as soon as I say that, the computer started blocking. Why do I say things?
Winner. Satellite News Network.
See, now that's interesting. Are we always on a random one? Because it looked like we were always on like the same one before. That's the first time I've seen us near the top of that. Yeah, Joe moons him. Da-da-da-bum-ba-da-da.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Ah! Alright, well, that one's one down anyway.
KO.
The fuck team is this?
Winner is Kim.
This is not one of the special teams listed. Unless it's one of the Japanese-only teams.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Which, at this point, is looking like all of them. Stay down. Alright, go over there then.
KO. Winner is Kim.
Alright, let's do this.
Ready, go!
I like being able to run across the screen too. That's kind of a nice ability. Can I hit him, please? Apparently not. There we go. Look, using the special moves helps sometimes. Yay!
Winner.
All right. Oh, God. All right, big man, let's do this.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, he's gonna keep hitting me with that, isn't he? Oh, pardon me. There we go. Ah, I'm gonna be sneezing a bit now.
Winner is Kim.
Once it starts, it doesn't want to let up.
Round
Okay, so this is this team at least. This is a real team. The Shingo team. Oh God, sorry about that. Can't really mute while I'm playing this. Honestly, I need a floor mute or something like that. You know, a little pedal down here to press to mute. Critical hit? The fuck does that mean? Ah, damn sneezing. Don't have allergies, they're bad. I do not recommend them.
Round 3.
Yeah, there's a fucking dragon fall from the sky there. What the hell? Wrong button. Yeah, boot to the head.
Winner.
Ah. I'm still seizing up a storm, so I'm muting myself quite a bit here. Oh, God. Yay, Monaco! I love the stage.
Round
Love the music here, too.
ready, go!
It is so stupid to be fighting on a fucking racetrack, though. Which, in fairness, is the street, but still. It almost makes it worse. I mean, just imagine the pavement burns. Ow. And another one down. Although, Kim is not going to go all the way through this one.
Kim.
I'm finally going to have to use Benamaru. Especially if I keep sneezing where I'm trying to fight. This makes me close my eyes. Wow! I did not expect to beat King. Jeez.
Round 3. Ready, go! King.
About time you hit me. Oh, how did that one get me? Come on. Ah, well. Told you I was going to lose.
KO. Winner is Loba.
Lobert. I do not know how to play Benamaru. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Does it say player?
Winner.
Let's find out. Here comes the Orochi Blood Rage. Well, his blood boils. Yeah, yeah. Don't mess with me. Blah, 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 blah. Does it say player? What the fuck? Okay, custom teams don't work. I don't know what to say. But this is another one of the custom teams, and I'm not getting any special ending for it or any special plot.
Round 1. Ready, go.
I have to just call it. The other one is the final. Wow. I mean, I'm going to keep going and see how long this lasts, but I think all 4 of these are going to fail. These aren't even the Japanese only ones, so I don't know why they're not working. I mean, the first 2 special edit teams worked. Why don't the others? Excuse me. I have no idea why these aren't working.
出ておいで僕の炎
Round 1. Ready, go.
I hope it's not because I'm on difficulty 1, because that's not fucking changing.
Is King.
降りてきなさい
Round 2. Ready, go.
And I might as well just go ahead and run through all 4 teams today. There's no reason not to, but this is a disappointment so far.
KO. Winner is King.
It probably has something to do with... Maybe it has something to do with the edit they did to unlock the other characters. I don't know, because like I said, the other ones worked. The other 2 custom teams worked. The ones that, you know, involved the other characters that you didn't get a chance to play normally. So I guess everyone only has 1 ending then? Alright, time for vegan. I have not done anything differently from yesterday. I mean, from Tuesday. Blah, blah, blah. Player, generic. You aren't the real team. You'll never grow up to be a real boy, Kim. If you beat me, don't think it means peace. Oh well. I guess today's a fail. Ah, Mr. Vegan Man.
Round 1. Ready, go!
You know what? I have a theory. No, because I did play the other characters. But I don't think I played them before the end, maybe. Do I have to actually start all 3 characters? No, because I did this with the other teams. No, I didn't. I used all the characters in them. Am I getting generic because I keep doing the same 3 in a row?
KO. Winner is Orange.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to test that.
Round 2. Ready, go!
None of that. Ah! Ow, well, I'm dead. Oh, yes! He countered it! Alright. Pretty sure I got the generic ending here. When I do the next team, I am actually going to start all 3 of them and see if that makes a difference. Because, yeah, player. Generic. Like, it shouldn't matter. But maybe it does. Maybe the game hasn't registered that, oh, you are playing as a team, and is instead thinking, well, you're just playing as one person, so screw you. Which would really suck if that's what happened. I'm still going to play it out, though. Make sure I get the generic ending. Yeah, generic ending. 0 for 2. Yeah. We've seen this ending before. I mean, I could cancel it any time, but play it out. The real enemy is not Orochi, it's you! No, wait, whoa! Okay, so we got an ending. What the fuck? Did I... Oh shit, did I turn away from the other ending then?
Congratulations!
I'm gonna have to go back over my video now. But there it was. There was this team's ending. After the generic ending. And I can't run back to see it. So I will have to check my own video to see if it's there. But, because I did turn away to look up the teams. I turned away when it was doing the generic ending, so maybe I missed it. Wow. Okay, well, we're not killing it then, because I did get a, quote, special ending, unquote. On to the women's team. King Mayuri. King. My... Where's Yuri? Where is Yuri? There she is. Yuri. Shh. It's annoyance right now is what it is.
Round 1.
But hey, we did see the ending, so an extra ending, so I am still playing. Oh wow, okay. All right, missed both of them. King! Thank you, King.
KO.
What a smug look. Oh well, I'll finish these 4 and be done with the game.
Ready, go.
Boom! Good night.
KO.
Look at that smug grin. Love you, King. Gee, I've heard this music before. I wonder who it is.
Ready, go.
And winner. She does know her skills. Of course, mine's the one I like the most, but I'm just gonna bash through and play as King.
Winner.
Oh Jesus, that means I'm gonna play as Athena on the other one. Whatever, doesn't matter to me. Whatever. I just want to get this over with. Move on to the next game. But I'm glad I played this. I really am. Because this has relighted my interest in the SNK games. Because the earlier ones I was struggling with so hard. Even on the lower difficulties, because I did check some of them. Like I went back and looked at. Well, one of them I couldn't on its own system, because instead of even being these Code Mystics, some of them that I have are .emu, and they are fucking terrible. Like no options, and they run too fast. Like legitimately, they run at like 150% speed. Fortunately, they just have the ROM on the folder. No bullshit, it's just the MAME ROM. So I'm able to take that to another emulator and use it there. But even those and System Shock, freaking Samurai Showdown, I put it on the first difficulty, and they were still kicking my ass. So, I'm not looking forward to doing those. I do want to play more Samurai Showdown, I really do.
Are you ready?
Round 3. Ready, go.
Fall down. Yup! Just kick the crap out of her. Domestic violence simulator.
Winner.
Nimmu 遂行します。
Round one. Lady, go!
I mean, it's good to see the evolution of these games. The fact they actually do get good. Ow. She's tired of being stuck in the corner. Nope! You go that way.
Winner is King.
Yeah, sure it is.
Round two. Lady, go!
At least I'll be able to play my other games that I'm really bad. I mean, I keep talking about like the SNK game that I actually played a bit of. At least whenever I saw it in a theater somewhere, or an arcade somewhere, I would play it. Is World Heroes. I'm not saying I was ever good at it, but I enjoyed that one. So I'm gonna find a copy of it and just be terrible at it and absolutely hate my life as I play it.
Round
Tits.
lady, go!
See, I like her for plenty of reasons.
Winner is Mike.
She kicks high. No, that's Dead or Alive.
4. Lady, go!
None of that. None of that.
Winner!
Alrighty. Well, I'm glad I didn't cancel out of the generic ending. Because if I had, I might have missed the fact that, yes, there is a real ending there. Yeah, does it always just pick a random place for that? It could. I mean, that's not an FMV. That is rendered.
Round one. Lady, go!
And stay down.
KO. Winner is King. Round two. Lady, go!
You know, I'm sure by this point there were people in the arcade saying that these games weren't very good graphically. Because, I mean, the hardware was several years old at this point. And there probably was... I don't know when the CP3 board came out. And these games kept going until, like, 2003. And, of course, you had the 3D fighters like Virtua Fighter.
King.
I don't know if Tekken was in arcades, honestly. I think it was. Had to have been.
Round three.
And at the time, there were a lot of idiots who went, no, all 3D is better than all 2D. Of course, nowadays, people are going like, no, dude, the good 2D art is better than bad 3D. which is what I was saying at the time. And these do look good. The Neo Geo looks good.
Winner.
Could it look better? I mean, yeah, better hardware would look better. Look at the CP3 board. But these look good. I have no complaints of the graphic fidelity in this game.
King of Fighters 97.
I mean, look at these characters. Look at the detail on them.
1. Ready, go.
Going up. Ow. Okay, well, way to do the tornado kick like I asked. There you go.
KO. Winner is King. Round
And yes, I've
2.
seen better sprite work than this in games. Better 2D games than this. But it's still really cool. Yay, yay, yay.
KO.
So many kicks!
Winner is King.
This is going to probably end up as a my versus my fight at some point. I like the red better than the blue.
Ready, go.
Just looks better on her. Ah, she missed! Got him. I was trying to do the super and it wouldn't work, but whatever. Oh, yeah.
Winner.
Seriously, she looks like she comes at you and says, "May I take your order?" Especially in that picture where she's holding her hand up, like there's supposed to be a tray in it.
Round 1.
And we're back to Monaco.
Go.
Yeah, but she doesn't look like a bouncer, she looks like a maitre d'. Actually, she doesn't even look like a maitre d', she just looks like a typical waiter.
KO.
At a high-class place, yes, but still.
Is King.
And Terry gets his own music.
Round 2. Ready, go.
And Terry gets his ass kicked. What is with SNK and taking the clothes off their characters?
KO. Winner is King.
Alright, time to kill Joe.
3. Ready, go.
Okay, fair enough. And done. Alright, on to the generic.
Winner. Congratulations.
La-di-da, generic, generic, generic. Still gonna watch it just in case. After all, it was at the very end of the generic that we saw the other thing. Player!
Orochi Blood Rage!
相手に
Round 1. Ready, go.
Of course, it looks like that thing from Naruto. God, I forget the name of the character. Too many Japanese names. I can't remember them all. Alrighty. Team Orochi. We'll powered up Team Orochi. I like that. I like a good bass line there. This is good music. Definitely works. Focus being the drums and the bells. Even this music's really good to get you pumped for the fight.
Round 1. Ready, go.
I've noticed in this you can't seem to hold the jump ahead of, or the fuck's it called? Like if I'm holding a jump at the beginning of the match, it buffer. I can't buffer a jump at the beginning of the match. Is what it looks like. 'Cause every time I try, it stays on the ground.
Round 2.
So if I want to jump in, I have to actually press it. Oh, nice. And missed. And missed. And just grab her and punch her in the gut.
KO.
Alright. Pull out a glass of wine. Where the hell were you holding that?
Round 3. Ready, go.
This is more evidence that she's a waitress. And you're mine. Nani? More generic. Won't be long. Generic. You figure they would have done a little bit more with the custom team instead of just a tiny blurb at the end of a generic ending, but whatever. I guess they didn't want to dedicate too many resources to it. I mean, all that writing, all that text. I guess I don't know how much extra memory that really takes, to be entirely honest. Since these aren't FMV cutscenes, they're rendered. It can't take that much extra memory to have lines of text. You know, about 1 byte per character. Be a little bit more than that overall, but still. I mean, these aren't the days if you're using floppy disks. You should have the room.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, of course. Really? Wow, okay.
KO.
Couldn't even get near him.
It's Orange.
Show me your stuff. Show me your moves. That wasn't your moves. That wasn't either. Alright, yep, just not getting anywhere near him today. Got him with a super. Because my kicks ass. Alright, so at the end of the generic, I should actually get a small blurb for this team comp. And then there's just one more to do. What's that? Wow. And now we're talking to ourselves. For now, the dimensions bend. I look forward to it. Where are you? Huh? What's this? Is it over? Maybe. I'm going to talk to myself with that. Blah, blah, generic ending. SNK, please release some more compilations of your games. Come on. These are fun. These are worth having. We know you are like releasing them. I mean, there's like 108 games in the ACA for Neo Geo. About the only one missing is the... look at that. And that was your ending. That was it. That one frame. That's still better than nothing. Okay.
Congratulations.
So we do get a special little bit of an ending. Not much of one. Ah, that was, I think, the highest score yet. I can't tell because I can't save the damn thing. Because of that. That's another reason why this deserves a better release than this. This seriously, genuinely deserves a better release than this. Alright, so Classic Heroes team. This is the one you've been fighting for. Athena, Ralph, Clark. Yeah, she's not bad to play, but god damn, her games are so fucking bad. I like the Alt's outfit better.
Ready, go!
Oh, you got in the air. Whatever.
KO.
It's like, I don't like her character because of the other games. In this, she's honestly not bad to play as.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Go away. Whoops. Smack.
KO.
Yeah, I don't really talk during the matches because I am trying to focus, even if I'm on easy. Honestly, I probably could have turned the difficulty up at this point.
3. Ready,
I'm
go!
not going to because I just want to see the endings, but... Ow! I didn't want the super. I just wanted a regular one. Would have worked. Oh well, one round's down. We can do this.
Winner!
If you are looking to play these classic games here, the 40th anniversary SNK collection is on Steam. And even though I did ultimately give it a negative review for some things, I think it is actually worth buying overall. Might go back in and change my review. I gave it a negative because there's problems with the set. But I mean, it includes mini games all the way up to their NES days. But only that far, and not everything. However, some of the games on there were ones that, like, originally I didn't even know were from them. Like, I didn't realize that POW was an SNK game. And I liked POW in arcades.
KO.
And the NES version is surprisingly good.
Is Athena.
That's one of the things. Like, I found some good NES games on that I hadn't played before. Like Guerrilla War, or just Guerrilla,
Ready, go!
aka Che Guevara. They were going to call it that in the US. But it's also got really bad games like Alpha Mission and the Athena ones. There you go. Got it finally. That was unintentional. I've been trying to actually get the super off for a bit.
Winner is Athena.
But it also has Crystallis, and I mean,
3.
Crystallis alone is a pretty decent game. It's a pretty fun one. I was glad to finally play the NES version, since the only version I played before was the Game Boy Color remake, which honestly had some different stuff in it, apparently. Dang it.
KO.
Well, I guess it's time for Clark. Or Ralph, pardon. Yeah, okay, that was pretty cool.
Ready, go.
Of course these two would have a special intro together. Boom! Falcon Punch!
Winner.
So wish more companies would release collections online.
Round 1. Ready, go.
I mean, if you own the games already, if you have the games, you're just sitting on free money at that point. If they're not if you're not selling them. Especially digitally. It doesn't cost you anything, really, to have them up digitally. And yes, you'll have to pay a little bit of development to get the emulator, to have someone come in and do the emulator and all that, but there's a few companies that are pretty good at that. Probably busy, honestly.
Round 2. Ready, go.
Ow. Well, rip Athena.
Oh. Winner is Yuri. Round 3. Ready, go.
Like, even Konami's putting another series out. Finally. And they're putting more effort into it because they have to actually port it. Well, actually, I don't know if they're porting it. And it is one that I will eventually have to buy. I haven't bought it right now because I don't want to pay full price for it. Especially since I already have several of the games in their original format.
KO.
Like, I have the Metal Gear Solid trilogy still unopened. Because I was going to do them at one point, and then Konami was like, no running our games. When I did Castlevania, it was like, well, alright then. That's the way you want to play it. And I mean, unlike a lot of the other claims, like the ones on the Mega Man game, which I have to check, I think I might have finally gotten removed. I think it's still there, but last I checked, I didn't see it. Or, I mean, I don't remember seeing it. It could still be there. I might have just overlooked it. Alright, time for Ralph.
KO.
Konami is the IP owner, so when they say, no, not our, no doing this, it's like, okay, well, alright. Not gonna argue that one.
Fight. Ready, go.
I will do a, are you sure you want to do this? But there we go. Speaking of Castlevania, I would love to see them release more of the Castlevania collection. you know, the DS games and anything else that we're missing. I know Xanth really wants them to release the Nintendo 64 ones. God, it's not even here to get baited by that. That sucks. Konami has so many IP they're just sitting on, though. Because they want to make pachinko machines. It's like, dude, make more collections. Namco, more collections. Warner Brothers. Okay, Warner Brothers, you fucking suck. But you own Midway, and that pisses me off that the Midway games are gone now. Because you guys had a lot of good arcade games that you're just sitting on. Because you don't know what a video game is. Seriously, Warner Brothers buying Midway was one of the worst fucking things. Oh, but look at how many guest characters are allowed in Mortal Kombat now. Yeah, and look at the games that aren't on sale anymore because of the guest characters. Even though they own the freaking company. Actually, I'm wondering... No, because 10's still on sale. Ah! Too low! Oh, that was one that I could have done something else from, apparently. Not what I wanted.
KO. Winner is Athena.
Tecmo hasn't released their... Temco has not released a lot of this. The thing is, isn't Temco in Square Enix right now?
Maybe go.
I think they own them. I think they own it. You'd think that Square Enix would know the value of re-releases, considering how many times they've released Final Fantasy. But they're just... But even then, there's other Square Enix games. There's other Squaresoft games. Like King's Knight. And they just don't want to re-release them, it seems. Oh! Alright, you don't want me to hit that. Wow. I'm sure there are people who would love Einhander to come back.
Winner.
And people who'd go, why the fuck would you want Bouncer again? Why would you want Bouncer in the first place? I wish the collection of Mana would show up on Steam, but apparently Nintendo was partly responsible for that even being made.
Maybe go.
I don't know that one. God damn. Alright, well, I'm going to lose this one apparently, because I just can't get anything going with her. Yeesh.
KO. Winner is Athena.
Oh, man.
ほな、行きますぜ。Round 2. Maybe go.
Yeah, not everything Square did is great. But even then, like, I still think games should be preserved. Ah, that's me dead. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, my God!
KO.
How are you still alive, Athena?
Winner is Athena. Round 3.
Eh.
Maybe go.
No! Ah! Damn!
KO.
That was a close one.
Winner is King.
Well, Ralph, it's on you now.
Round 4. Maybe go.
Nice.
Winner.
There's a lot of, like, so bad it's good is easier with movies than it is in video games. But there definitely are so bad it's good video games out there. Like, I like Bad Mojo. Gameplay of that isn't the best, but it's also not the worst. And the cutscene at the beginning, oh my god, that is beautiful. It was that opening cutscene that convinced me I had to stream the game. That's one of my early ones. Ah, that's a terrible move.
KO.
And then, of course, Deadly Premonition exists.
Winner is Athena.
And Night Trap is on the Switch. That will never make me not smile.
2. Maybe go.
It's never going to be on a Nintendo system.
KO. Winner is Vladimir.
Maybe I should play that this year.
Round 3. Maybe go.
Kaboom!
KO.
I seem to be a bit broken.
Winner is Vladimir. Round 4. Maybe go.
Whew, that takes off like half the bar. That's great. Ralph's pretty fun.
Winner. Congratulations.
All right. Oh, hey! We get Leona again. I guess it's because we have Ralph and Clark without Leona. Good golly! All right, rock on. So we actually get to fight her twice during all this.
Round one.
Let's see if she's any harder this time than she was last time. Well, she is because I'm doing terribly. Look at that shit. Alright. Clark's gonna kick crap out of you, though.
Oh.
I love those who are just standing at attention, but actually technically at ease back there.
Round two. Ready, go.
Ow! Whatever, she's down. So not generic. He's escaped, but where's his body? Wait, what? Him? So player again. Instead of Athena, just player. So this is still a generic. It's just the generic of Ralph and Clark. And generic. But they couldn't even, grab the name of the character, the third character, and put it in. So they have to put player. Come on. This should be simple. I mean, at least it is different than just straight generic like the other teams were. So I am glad I stuck around.
出ておいで
Even if it meant playing Athena again.
Round one. Ready, go.
Wondering if you were going to just keep letting me spam that. So yes, you are.
KO.
Yatta!
It's Athena.
We are almost done with this one.
Round
Almost done.
ready, go.
Ah, you countered my throw. Go down. One more.
KO.
One more fight between me and Orochi. Well, not necessarily one more fight, one more character. I was trying to super that whole time. I was just trying to do a super move. Alright, Clark finishes. Clark finished it. Oh my god! That punch kicked him to the top of the screen as he's flipping around. And generic. Yup. Back to generic. You only get the special stuff when you fight in Orochi Leona. Other than that, generic! Until the very end. I'm not going to buy the ACA this month. I'll probably buy it next month. One of the ACA games. So I wanted something else this month that I picked up. Alright. We'll see how well this trio does against the vegan.
Round 1.
If I win, this is the end. Of course, that requires winning. You're not going to let me get away with that. Okay, that's good. Or you will let me get away with it. Oh, so close. No, I'm referencing Scott Pilgrim. Because he looks like the character of Scott Pilgrim. He really does. Nope. Alright. That's it. Let's see this final ending. Gonna be generic till the very end, I'm sure. Yeah, I like this game. I do. It plays smoothly. The characters aren't bad, honestly. I mean, not all of them are good, and there were no real standouts for me in this. That's just my personal style of having played a lot more Capcom than SNK. In fact, I've played almost no SNK. So it's interesting seeing it. And seeing why, yes, SNK was one of the big heavy hitters in the fighting game genre. With games like this, I can see why. This was well done. Of course, I think they shot themselves in the foot doing yearly iterations. Because between 94 and 2002, there is one every year. On the same hardware. Which, hey, they're using the same engine, probably reusing a lot of graphics. That's awesome. I'm definitely a pro of that. I agree with doing that. It's a great way to reduce development cost and time. But it does kind of lead to a market being flooded as to, okay, well, which game do we get? You know, Nowadays, like at the time, yeah, it's probably pretty cool to have one each year, but now, going back, is there any particular ones that you would pick out and say, like, yeah, that's the one to play? And if it is, it's probably not this one. So it ends up being a lot of wasted games, sadly. But still, I'm glad they exist. I still wish they'd do a set of them all. There we go. That is her actual outfit. That is the outfit from the original games. That's why, you know, it has a sword and shield on it even. But yeah, no, this is a good game. This is a fun fighting game too. The controls are smooth. Yeah, I struggled with some of it, but I mean, I always do. That's just me. That's just the fact that I'm not that great at fighting games. And it might be partially the controller that's not very good. But I also have nothing to compare this to as far as the other King of Fighters games and what was at the time. That's a problem. So maybe when I play more of them, I'll be able to see. So I have to pick up and get more of them. I'll see how the progression of this goes. But as a standalone 97, it's not bad. It's not one I'm going to gravitate to. In fact, I'm probably never going to play it again at this point, which is a shame. I'd be more inclined to play Capcom versus SNK 2, because I love that game so much. But now I'm getting at least more experience as to what the Capcom characters, or the SNK characters in that are. What they're from, what they represent. Which is the whole point of doing this. I cannot recommend buying this game alone, but damn, I want a King of Fighters set. Even if it's just the first two arcs, not even all the AES games, just the or MVS games, just the first two arcs would be amazing. At any rate, that's King of Fighters 97. That's the first SNK fighting game I've actually enjoyed playing for the show here. But hopefully it's opened the doors, opened my eyes to the future games. I now know more about the MVS and the Neo Geo hardware and how the games work. So hopefully, ones I play later, I'll be a little bit better understanding of them and playing them. But until next time, I don't know what game I'm playing tomorrow. I do know that October's coming up, so get ready for the spoopy. Until then, take care, Internet, and enjoy the games you play.